Hey team, welcome back to the Airborne Kingdom. Where last we left off, we were finishing up getting the thing from Mars, the building, the relic, the thing. You know what I mean? The thing that lets me do a stuff. Good chat. Oh yeah, and I was getting food. So this is the place to get the food. Just stop, it's fine. Alright, so we're getting water, we're getting food. We're getting some clay. I mean, we're net positive on coal. We can't be any better off than we currently are. At least until we build up more lift tools. Food's golden, water's golden. We're headed back to Malia. To Domalian Passage. We're 3 stacks high, which is nice. A 100% of our paths are well lit. We're finishing up the basic research. Yeah, we're doing good, I think, relatively speaking. I honestly don't know, because I have no, thing to gauge it by for this game. I have nothing to gauge it against. Nothing to buy there. Fly-by fooding and watering. Get all the storage done. We got warehouse, hangar, water, food silo. Yeah, no, we're good. And all the streets, where all the paths are covered with light. Yeah, we're good. We're doing the thing. Finish up Cantus Crawl or Malia. We return with the bots to Malia Passage. On our journey back, some of the settlers have been convinced of the Airborne Kingdom's prophecy, and a few wish to join us. We journey together to the top of the wind spinner. Our new members agree they should repair it themselves, for they know its workings. However, they need materials and time to make it function again. No retinue protected the wind spinner, nor did anyone pay any heed to the visitors climbing around it. For such an isolated people, focused on their own tasks, could not fathom any harm from others trying the same. We've given them the materials, now we just have to play the waiting game. I didn't mean to click on that. Now they have homes. The wind spinner is fixed. As the wind spinner begins to turn anew, a remarkable sight occurs in Malia. People pause from their duties. They marvel at the now functional technology repaired by being connected and working together. Many Malian begin to ask us questions, intrigued by the possibility. A few even join our cause, convinced of our goals. They all agree it's time to build a skyport and connect Malia to the outside world. For that day, Malian mindset changed. No longer was their own efficiency solely their purpose. They sought to increase the efficiency of all around them, for only then would they reach their own pinnacle as well. Cool. We are known as the Airborne Settlement. Rejoice, our community has grown yet again. We are closer to our goal, and now have strength in numbers. However, the larger our population, the more voices begin clamoring for both lit paths and faith, our two sources of light. We must placate their cries with other buildings that give desires as well, but the start of the journey, we do not know these constructions. Well, you only get lamps, damn it. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to come up sooner or later. I'm assuming the next one will add even a further tier to... Yeah, that'll add another tier, so that'll be 75. And then if it's every 25, another tier. It's like 4 more tiers of desire. Fuck. That's going to get obnoxious. That's gonna get obnoxious. We have completed this side of the tapestry. We are now allied with Malia Passage. Good. And we have another wood for our Alright, so we got Waterworld up there. We got the end of the map over that way. The Empty Quarter, if I'm reading that right. Oh, and we got more bodies. Shit. Alright then. I'm gonna need you to calm down on joining me, damn it. Prepare for the highlands. As we venture further from our home, the landscape ahead grows taller and more jagged. One of our people has heard rumors of this place, and we encourage him to speak what he knows. These are the highlands, a vast range of canyons. Ancient kingdoms were built in these parts, and they must still exist today. Notably, there are fewer outcroppings of food, so we should make sure to prepare as we go forth. Okay, so we're going into the mountains. Or deposits now. So this does what? 25 at no workers. No fuel, but 2 workers. And only 10. Decreases lift by 25%. 50%. I'm assuming cumulative, so that would be 15. 20 for 1 worker. Increases it by 50%, so that would be 30. That one is. Let's research these out and we can compare them. Just out of curiosity, mostly. Oh, the mountains do make it harder to see, don't they? Alright, so all of the propulsions... Sending the worker. Getting these researches done, huh? Yeah, this cloud cover is rough. Okay, so if I can get a wood to compare them, like these I don't need to compare. So we know that's 30 as opposed to 25, but I think it's best to not use bodies if possible. Would be my assumption. Let's take that ore, because I'm sure we'll need that at some point. Wait, didn't I have a relic thing that I found somewhere? Yeah, right there. A thing. Another wonder. Maybe I should go find those. Just make my life super easy. The Library of Wisdom. And I guess it would help if we continue to research stuff. %, propulsion. 15% and 11%. Those cost fuel though. Now here's the thing, so you can do, 4 ores to one of those, but you're also fighting against the lift as well. The conundrum. So if my gaming wisdom has taught me anything, the 3 pieces will be in the 3 different biomes, is what I'm guessing. Bluff's Gateway. As we soar over the gorges and mesas of the highlands, we hear the echo in the distance, a rhythmic clang at regular intervals. We spot the source, a kingdom in the canyons. Our approach is notable for its lack of novelty. Though they would never have seen an Airborne Kingdom in their lifetime, none of the people stop in their tasks to stare at our machines. We come to learn that the hard work is the defining characteristic of the Highlands, as apparently is the lack of belief in our prophecy. The Highlanders had survived on their own for generations, hardened by the earth and climate, whose harshness meant little food for their bellies. When we arrived, there was little fanfare, for the day's work still needed a doing. We seek the King of Bluff's Gateway, eager for his legions in our quest to reunite the ancient empires. But our request for an audience is dismissed. His aides claim that he has no time for beggars. If we wish to speak with the king, we must bring gifts. We heard whispers of ancient stones said to part clouds, though likely just a myth. Even its rumor would inspire the farmers, desperate from the harsh soil and lack of sunlight. Such a donation would surely grant us access to the king's ear. We must find the ruin of daylight and return it to Bluff's Gateway. The caste system of the Highlands was rigidly enforced. Everyone had their place and was determined in their tasks. To the blueprints, what do we got? We look for technology in Bluff's Gateway. The locals value the work of the ancients, but they can be convinced to part with one old mechanism for another. An efficient worker was key to life in the highlands, and when technology was past its use, a trade could be easily had. Transforms into iron. Of course, they don't like living near a forge. Who would? Alright, moving on. Okay. That, we're researching something. The farm. Alright, where are we headed to? I think we should go on relic hunt. That's the fin, which requires a whole shit show of things. Got a ruin over here, but not the ones that I'm looking for. That's not what I wanted. Search all the stuff. Goddamn wood. Taking up all the space again. After researching, we've now built a marionette clan. We built Spirit Healer. So they combine. So this one would provide faith and health for 20 inhabitants. This one provides faith and light. These will combine into something. Oh man, this is gonna get wild trying to wiggle this all into position. It's gonna get obnoxious too. Small settlement. Alright, I don't think we're seeing much that way, so up we go. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. I can do the same thing for half the cost with the ores. Am I reading that wrong? I don't think I am. Unless I'm crazy, I'm just not. Alright, this storage is becoming an issue. Oh yeah, I guess we could build the iron forge, but we need the wood, which is over here. Then the question would be, how do we, or what spot do we put that in? Something along those lines. Words are hard, man. Okay, resources, iron forging. Our tilt 0-0. All things in balance. But 11 idle bitches, I'm about to make another research post. Interruption there. Okay. So we use foresting up to build the iron place. No, we built the iron place. What the hell was I trying to build? Man, that fucked my mind up. Interruption sure did mess me all sorts up. I care more about the bricks than I do the trees. Still 6% propulsion. Comparatively, it's just better. At least body ratios. Still picking up that wood. At least 50% speed is good, I guess. Increasing the storage. Sending the worker. Oh, new color. Glory. What's the difference between that? It's too dark. I can dig it. Food is getting tight. I should probably focus on that. Then we might need a little clay. Speaking of the need for clay. Strip mine that clay for me, bitches. Oh, we got water at least. Water's tapped, that's good. Another small settlement, which is whatever. They get more zoomies. Which brought them up to what? 7%. Oh my, watch out now. Watch it now. Going fast. Another settlement. Crag Perch. Built straddling the highest of nearby peaks, the homes are distributed among the various levels, with each pocket forming its own small community. In those days, the kingdom's odd layout was an attempt to get the most sunlight for their crops. But they keep this dispersion to this day, forever a piece of their lives. They seek audience with their king, but are turned aside at the gates. He has no wish to talk to empires and prophecies when his people are in immediate need. Asking his retinue of their ailment, they tell us the people of Crag Perch cannot easily traverse the kingdom. Its small communities are stranded among the cliffside. Movement between them is possible, but treacherous. Their crane hoist has collapsed into the deep basin below the kingdom. Their king needs time to think of how to retrieve and repair it. If we were to do that, he may give us an audience. The districts of Crag's Perch were still in reach by its youths and athletes, but for many, life without the crane hoist was one of isolation, and we saw their dire need for it. Well, we can fix that while we're here, so we might as well. I don't see any reason to postpone that. As we continue our searches for other things. Settlement there. Son of a worker yonder. Food is really tight though, so you know what we can do? Trade food for the coal, because we're always positive in the coal so far. Oh no, I'm gonna get more bodies. Do I have space? I do have space. We're fine. We attach the final pieces of the crane hoist, but the joy we expected turns into melancholy, for the crane's pulley is shattered, making it entirely inoperative. There's a rumor of a town of gondolas somewhere between the canyons. If we can find a pulley strong enough in the village, perhaps we can fix the crane hoist. We mark the rumored location on our map. The steel cranks have been created long ago, perhaps these same artisans that were in need of finding. Wait, don't do that. I need all the markings, damn it. As I roam the skies. Two bodies, that's right. Just getting more bodies every time we complete a thingamajiggle. Boop, 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 doop, doop. Floating our way downtown. Guess I could have explored this all later. we get that one already? I feel like we probably did. Yeah, considering it's on the map, as Mark has done. Damn it, wood! Oh, we picked a lot of coal, or a lot of clay. Fair enough. Small settlement. Just in case we need something to trade, it's a good idea. Ruined bridges. We find a series of long bridges suspended across gaps. They are deteriorating quickly in the valley's mists. These were crossings of the ancients. We shudder at seeing their decay. We admire the bridges from afar when one of our inhabitants from a crag's perch realizes a terrible fate. These are, in fact, the old gondolas. These ruins mean we cannot create any more pulleys like there once had been. But with enough effort, we gather the parts from the ruins themselves. We must now return to the crag's perch with the pieces. Receiving any ruins of the ancients was seen as blasphemy, and yet our best creations came by destroying the houses of our elders. Sometimes you gotta break shit to fix shit. Or whatever that saying is. I don't know if that is a saying or not, but we're gonna make it one. Send a relic. Jukar Lookout. Homes sprawl beneath a small mesa leading to a king's dais above the main town. When we first arrived, Jukar Lookout was small and had no name, far from how it is known today. We approach the king, who agrees only a brief meeting. He believes in our prophecy and retells the legends which claim the Airborne Kingdom will help those in need. The ground nearby is fickle, and his farmers must track the distant skies and stars to understand the perfect times to plant. But clouds thicken by the year. They need a way to study the stars, even through the mists. They have the ancient plans for an observatory, created long ago in the Barrens, but they lack the knowledge or the resources to begin construction. We could aid his people. The king could convince them of our cause. The king sat upon his outdoor dais with a small retinue. While the sun rarely shone, his eyes sparkled as though glinting in daylight. Well, let's do it while we're here. The relics were found. Small settlement was found. And I think we're back maybe to the edge of the map. I can't tell with all the damn cloud cover. Fluorescent pollens. What did we get today? Tundra, no thanks. Why can't I click on the coal? Oh, because I'm still on the motif. Shit. We gotta start the construction over again? I thought it would pause it. Alright, then we'll just chill right in. We'll just wait. Oh, more propulsion. Alright, sounds like good to me. To the spirit healing. What do we got out of them now? We got 54. We finish our construction and gaze upon the heavens from far below. Some of the locals who helped us now wish to join us. We gladly accept their offer. The king is convinced that we must share this knowledge. He sends 3 natural philosophers to us. We must take these philosophers to other kingdoms in the highlands. As the new Airborne Kingdom, it is our duty to bestow this learning to all. The king's point is valid, and only then will he ally with us. King was without his retinue, a sign of deep trust. He stares at his prize and smiles broadly. Okie dokie. Floating our way back up. Going slow because you know we only have wind oars to sail us forward. I lost the plot on that one. They need housings. Houses. Although we don't want to get too full of peoples. What's our water at? Coal and fuel are good. I don't know if I saw that one or not. Doesn't look like it. Jubilance. Holy bright bitch. Yeah, we sailing now, boys. Everybody gonna know we're coming. Alright, potato chips, what you got up in this kingdom? Modems? Modems Foundry? There we go. Words are hard. We see the Chief Forge before anything else, towering above all settlement. The remaining buildings are scattered in a circle around the forge. The placement of homes was to keep their distance from the central fires, but their deferential placement gave a mythical importance to the Chief Forge. We seek their king, who is working hard in the Chief Forge. Tall muscles bulge as he screams orders, looking more like a foreman than a noble. But despite his commands, the huge forge merely sputters. He bitterly tells us of their folly, burning the nearby coal too quickly and efficiently so that now the deposits are run dry. They cannot continue their forge without coal. King marches away, shouting at his subjects once more. We know our purpose. Supply Monems with coal. For Monem was driven to forge their kingdom with iron, needing strong tools cast with ore to dig further into the veins. A dirty work, but we admired their determination. Yeah, we got plenty of coal to give. We're not using it. Faith, something, inhabitants. I say we've got 20 faith. Provides faith within radius while also providing 20 health for 20 inhabitants. This provides 10 health. Increases by 6 capacity. So it goes to 16. Only requires 3 bodies. This one goes to 30. Is it cumulative or will it be 35? Good conundrum. Good conundrum to question. Let's find out on this episode of Dragon Ball Z. We have 14 idle and just chilling, so let's go ahead. Pop down another academy while we're at it. There's no point in not having them do something, right? The forge works again. As the great bellow reignites the Chief Forge, the people of Monem are awed. A few wish to join, the bringers of coal, and we gladly accept. King marches toward us and claps every one of our backs in relief. We have renewed his kingdom in their dreams, and he could not be more delighted. Yet eventually the coal we provide will run dry. If we can build them a skyport to get their own, then surely they would ally with us. Okay. More bodies. More bodies to stuff in this son of a bitch. And now I need more trees. Son of a bitch. Then we're gonna need more lift. Double son of a bitch. It's a problem. We got a new metal color. Cool. Not relevant, but cool, I guess. We got chrome. Now we can be all Mad Max, shiny and chrome. Should play Mad Max. That could be a fun one. Heard it wasn't too terrible. And I have fun with games no matter what. Even if they are duh bad. Oh, what is this? This is a nope zone. Still working on getting them homes. Need what? One more house. Got another color. Meh. I mean, it goes with the chrome though. Fair enough. Not critical, right? Okay, so if they go to 35, that means we can do what? Each stack of housing, each block stack of housing is 12. So we could do 3 blocks minus 1 house for each one of those. But each of those costs 5 bodies, making it another conundrum. I'll run into a body issue soon, man. I think I see a thing. Ancient ruins. Structure from the Empire is half buried in Highland Valley. A shining stone sits atop its roof. We recognize the markings engraved. The stone is the Ruin of Daylight, of which we have heard in Bluff's Gateway. We attempt to pry it from the ruin, and eventually we work it free. We must now deliver it to Bluff's Gateway for an audience with the king. The crystal sparkled as though in bright sunlight, though none was around us. Oh, okay. Just a quest item. Got the MacGuffin. Ooh, there you are. You're trying to be sneaky. Another tree bites the dust. Now all we need is the orb. And then we might just meander on over to Waterland and look for the ones over there before we go and do anything else. food badly. Damn. Teased me. Thought it was the thing. Yeah, I am well aware. We return to the pulley to Crag's Perch and begin attaching it to the crane hoist. People gather on all the districts to cheer us on. A few even wish to join us, seeing such a display. One crowd parts as the king walks between them. He waves and shouts up towards us. We have given them renewed mobility, and he cannot contain his elation. Recognizing the importance of mutual cooperation, he wishes to strengthen our bonds. If we can build a skyport, then Craig's Perch will ally with us. Cool. Can I toss out coal again? Coal it is. Alright. We're gonna float our way back towards the non-tropical land, or the not tropical. We're gonna float our way back towards the normal area, the first area, and go from there. Sounds like a plan to me. What I wanted to do is find that damn orb. But I ain't doing that without food, you know? So we're gonna have to build lifts. Probably around here. It's gotta be around there-ish. I would have to almost assume. I guess it doesn't have to be, but I would have figured it is. Making me hunt for it, huh? Watch it just not even be here. Well, I did go outside this area. I didn't fly through here. is. All right, I think we stopped by normal land. Catch up on our supplies, and then head back out. The golden sphere is ours. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. Y'all stay safe out there. Have a good one. We'll be back to continue the shenanigans in a bit.